Tonight, a husband is accused of brutally killing his newlywed wife. New at 6, how the murder mirrors an attack he committed on a woman more than 20 years ago. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm Brendan McLaughlin. A St. Petersburg woman is dead tonight. Her husband of just 2 months charged with her murder. Our Jacqueline Ingles has been looking into the husband's background and joins us live with the latest on this developing story. Jacqueline.
Well, Daryl Warren is no stranger to St. Pete PD. Detectives say what he did inside this house, he tried to do at an apartment complex just a few miles from here, and it cost him nearly 20 years of his life.
To me, he came out as a nice guy because he did the yard and stuff.
It wasn't a secret among neighbors. Daryl Warren did time and was out on parole. What neighbors didn't know, he'd been found guilty of attempted murder for the 1993 stabbing of his then-girlfriend and her 10-year-old son. Warren's girlfriend wanted to break up with him, wanted out of their 12th Street South apartment. Warren didn't want that and stabbed her 14 times in the chest and back, then stole a car and took off.
He seemed strange.
He's very strange.
He didn't talk.
Okay.
Warren would spend the next 2 decades behind bars. In April, he was released on parole. And by August, he was married to this woman, Barbara Wright, and living here in her home on Melrose Avenue South.
She's a pretty good person. She's very caring, and she's a church-going woman.
According to neighbors, Barbara, who worked as a home health care nurse, had a history of rocky relationships.
Every man she get him out of prison.
Early this morning, police say Barbara and Warren began arguing. She apparently wanted to end their marriage and asked him to leave. Like the decades-old case, Warren didn't want that, and according to police, bludgeoned his wife to death. Neighbors told us the couple never fought. Police never called to this house before. But you never saw them fighting?
No, never saw that. No, ma'am.
Police say Warren confessed to the killing to a relative who then called Warren's probation officer. His probation officer called police. When police got here to this house, Warren took off in a car. He was found 4 hours later near Jacksonville and is now facing first-degree murder charges. Coming up at 11, you'll hear from the victim's sister. For now, we're live in St. Petersburg. Jacqueline Ingles, ABC Action News.
Thank you, Jacqueline. ABC Action News is committed to taking action against domestic violence. If you or someone you know is in a domestic violence situation, you can call the statewide hotline. That's 1-800-500-1119. We've also posted information at abcactionnews.com/DV on our Taking Action Against Domestic Violence Facebook page and also on Twitter at Action Against DV. You can donate now to local domestic violence shelters by going to abcactionnews.com/DV and clicking donate. So far, the Get to Zero effort has raised more than $30,000 for local shelters.
A former Lake